This man validation is an energy source for her. It's like water in the desert. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Tatiana, and today we're gonna dive into type of friends we should avoid in our lives. We're gonna talk about friendships from a woman's perspective because these are my experiences. Firstly, let's talk about pick-me girls. I feel like this needs no explanation, but this is so common, so I need to mention it. I'm pretty sure everyone met pick-me girl at least once in their life. This type of friend will always try to look better compared to you. These types of girls are not only extremely annoying but also toxic. They will make you feel worse because you're not as special as them. They will put you down because their interests are always more interesting than yours. Personally, I also had this type of friend who tried to be different every time we were surrounded by our guy friends. For example, we could talk about our music taste, and she always needed to mention that her taste is so special because she listens only to this niche artist and only to this niche music, and in general she's so special. And basically the only reason why they're friends with you is because they want to have someone to put down to feel better about themselves. The men validation seekers. This could be very similar character to our pick-me girl, however, there are some slicey differences. These types of girls will prioritize male validation above anything. For example, imagine you're going to party with this girl and you're talking to someone you generally like. So this girl will come to you and try to steal all the attention for herself because she can't stand being excluded from it. They just need to feel all the time that some man is interested in them. This man validation is an energy source for her. It's like water in the desert. And what's so interesting about this woman is that they completely change when you're alone with them. When you talk eye to eye with them, you kind of feel like she has the vibe and she seems okay. But the moment any man show up in the room, she completely changes and acts like another person. She's no longer vibing with you because she's too busy with getting attention from some random person. I had this type of friend, and let me tell you, the best thing you can do for yourself is leave as fast as possible. Because not only these people make your life feel worse, they also take an opportunity from you to get to know some other valuable people. The jealous friend. I'm also sure it's pretty common and you met this type of person. But there is one interesting thing, because you could have two types of jealous friends: openly jealous friend and secretly jealous friend. You may ask, what's the difference? For example, an openly jealous friend is the one who will make this dramatic look when you talk about your achievements. With these people, it's really easy to spot that they're just jealous. But if we're talking about our secretly jealous friend, it's sometimes really hard to spot it. Some of them are really good at hiding it. You tell them that you got a great job offer and they're jealous of it, but they will respond like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you, girl." But what happens next? She goes to her other friend and starts to talk shit about you. She will tell her how much you're not deserving this, how much better you, and etc. But there is actually one red flag which you can notice. For example, if you catch her talking about her friends badly, saying that they're undeserving of something, or they're bad, or she would be better at it, then this is our red flag. It's a huge alert and you need to run as fast as you can. The judgy everything is cringe girl. For example, you want to try a new hobby like horse riding, and this girl will go like, "Oh, but it's cringy." I can't tell you how much you can be discouraged by these words. It's basically the type of person who will hold you from achieving your goals and being happy. You may also find yourself thinking about what's cringy and not, instead of trying out new things. This person can make you depend on her opinions and not on your own gut. This judgmental approach is probably coming from their own fears, because they would be afraid to do something themselves, so they prefer to put down other people to feel better. They will try to put down other people because they're too afraid to try something themselves. You can have a hard time trying to do anything new with this type of people. It will hold you back from achieving your goals and anything. So as soon as you notice this behavior in your friends, just leave as fast as you can, because It's for your own well-being. The I have it worse girly. Some people just love, make themselves the victim. And I'm not talking there about a friend who genuinely needs your support at this time because they're having a bad day. We're talking about the people who always want to be the biggest victims. They always mention how much worse they have it. And in any situation you will try to seek support from them, they will reverse the situation so they are the ones who need it. They suck your energy like a vampires, and you will never receive from them enough love and support because they apparently always need it more. The always busy with others friend. Now we're talking about the person who will always try to spend time with others, and you will always feel like the filler option. For example, you're prepared to meet with this friend, but suddenly she calls you and starts coming up with ridiculous excuse because she was invited to some kind of party and she haven't seen these friends in ages, or just she wants to see other friend and she didn't know before, and this type of stuff. And you start to feel like a fool because she always chooses to hang out with other people if she has an option. And sometimes you even start thinking bad about yourself because why they don't want to hang out with me but with others? If you always put much more effort in this friendship than she does, then you should end it. If you feel like you do everything and she still chooses to hang out with someone else, probably problem is not in you. Just find yourself a friend who can match your energy and will be as much invested in the friendship as you are. The give me a favor girl. Usually these friendships are not built on trust, interest and support. This kind of friendship is built on one person who loves to help others and the second one who loves to use this. For example, it happened to me. I had a friend who always asked me to do something for her, for example, to lend her stuff or help her with studying and many other things. What's interesting is that she rarely asked me to hang out if she didn't have any reason to. Every time we hang out, she always asked me for something. But the manipulation was so good, I just thought I'm being a good friend, and if I wouldn't do this for her, I would be a bad friend. What's interesting is that this friendship ended when I started to build my boundaries. One time I just said, sorry, this time I won't lend you my stuff. And at this moment, she went silent. She basically ignored me and never texted me back. I'm actually really happy it ended that way. What I noticed afterwards is that she was not only using me, but also a lot of other people. If your friendship ends when you set your boundaries, it means it wasn't really a good friendship. The competitor girly. I feel like this one is really similar to pick me and jealous girl. It's kind of a mix, but also has one more thing. These girls won't compete only when you're in front of others, but also when you're alone. For example, you say that you get a good grade, and she will try to do it better. She will try to get a better grade. She will try to do everything to be better than you. You start a new hobby, she also starts a new hobby, and she is better at it than you. Competitors need someone to compete with them, so they will try to find a victim for that. They will never be satisfied with your success or with themselves. The main source of their satisfaction is when they are better than someone. And it can be everything from basic skills like cooking up to academic or career success. The save me friend. This one will leave you feeling drained and unhappy. This is the type of friendship when you constantly feel the need to save them. And the worst thing is that if you try to set your boundaries even once, they will go into rage. If you tell them that sorry, this time I can't help, I have my own things to do, they will tell that you are just a bad friend. They will let you feel horrible. They will constantly expect from you to help them, regardless of the situation. They will force you to feel obliged to help. They also tend to tell you that their failure is because of you, because you are not helping, and in general, you're a bad person. And you know what's interesting? This type of behavior can actually help them to be more successful, because they will drain energy from others and ask them for help all the time, but these people who help them, actually will not end up successful because they put too much effort into nothing. Always help yourself first and not others. The drama queen. This is our friend who is in constant drama. Whether this is drama with her ex-boyfriend or with her girlfriend who she doesn't like, she always will try to make everything feel bigger than it is indeed. The drama queens just seek to make something big out of nothing. They will be loud, manipulative, and controlling. You will never gain peace in your life if you're surrounded by drama queens. You will also feel like you're walking on eggshells, because your any smallest action will be discussed so dramatically, when indeed you didn't really do anything bad and everything is normal. I feel like many people can think that this is normal because they had same patterns in their life. But let me tell you, no, you shouldn't feel like you are afraid to make any smallest mistake because it will lead to someone's rage. So coming to an end, prioritize your peace, not others. And also stay safe, subscribe to my channel, and you also can like this video if you enjoyed watching it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!